teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. And the Buckeyes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get to him as he throws. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, then this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create his accuracy. Down the field. SMU has everything they need. Actually, he's going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It's complete.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep your foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
The field goal is no good, and the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base.
Time to take a shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. The sure hands, it's Maryland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And he'll just get rid of that one. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and then what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Harden.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh off its best season since the Pony Express era, Rhett Lashley really had SMU humming, but they lost the ACC championship game, and the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop, and of course that gives this defense longer to get after.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Hudson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
To run this tempo, they want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Harden. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense lining up quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier set. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brenson. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Here's a heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
It's Jennings. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from, he's got it out. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The throw to the outside is complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and they run in an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
That's reeled in. It's Graham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to... to 20 on the pickup of 15. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Brenson. They'll rip off 8 on that play, it's 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Knight. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a move. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Harden. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air, it's Jennings. Caught, close to the marker, it's Brenson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads it downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Harden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. Kept it, and he's past the marker. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Slithers into space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Mustangs have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Brinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from inside the red zone. Nice catch on the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jennings. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 11 over Troy. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got For the defense now, you understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying the left side. Still on his feet at the 40. It's a running room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harden. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Working that wide receiver screen. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Oh, they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
The Mustangs decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes! A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football.
Throws toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Goes straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Right down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Knight. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hudson. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Jennings. Sets up the screen. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go up top on second and short. He uncorks one deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit. Got down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. At the 40, there he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The defense calls the timeout. Their last one of the half. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Singleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. Find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Using his legs, it's Harden. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespectful.